Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, November the 30th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So, of course, this is the last week for the Season 18 Season Pass. Of course, we are getting the brand new Season 19 this coming Tuesday, December the 3rd, 2024. Now, if you do have tickets, you have to make sure to use your tickets up, because those tickets do not transfer over to the next season. So all you do is you go under your season section here, and it'll tell you at the bottom right hand corner how many tickets you have. And again, I recommend using them now. And let's say you have 1,000 tickets, and let's say you forget or you don't have the time to use them up. As soon as we get December 3rd, 2024 update, those tickets will be down to 0. All right, so just an FYI. And even if you're a person that doesn't do daily, weekly challenges every single day, just playing the game, you're probably completing daily, weekly challenges. So everyone should have some sort of amount of tickets. And whatever pages you have, just kind of go along and just use them up and claim some stuff. Another thing I'd like to make mention of, if you notice the top right hand corner of the screen, I have a 25% boost. You get that 25% boost by being a Fallout First member or by paying 1,500 atoms for the season pass. And you basically collect the 25% boost on the current Season 18 Season Pass on 3 pages. There's a 5%, 10%, another 10%, and that gives us a 25%. Now, just keep it caution that when we have the December 3rd, 2024 update, that will go down to 0% because we have started a new season. And of course, we're going to have to make our way through that season on those pages to collect that 25% again, FYI. And of course, I am recovering from a little bit of a flu. My voice is still a little deeper than it usually is, but I do feel a lot better. I slept most of the day yesterday after working the previous night and almost lost my voice. But I do feel a lot better. I went out, got a few groceries here today, and walked around a little bit, went to the gym, and kind of sweated out a little bit. And yeah, do feel a little bit better. All right, let's take a look here. You look at this one here first, gain XP 2,500. So you can easily gain 2,500 XP a lot easier and quicker than one would think. You can do it by, you can craft some items, you can go ahead and kill some enemies, and there's a couple things that will help you out with that. If you get some lunch boxes will be under aid. Wrong button, Jimmy. Under the aid section, and these lunch boxes will stack 4 of them at a time. Now, if you don't have lunch boxes, you can always buy them in the atomic shop if you so wish. Sometimes they do go on sale. Sometimes they are in the atomic shop for free because every day we get a free item. And once in a while, that item is a lunch box. Another thing is you can always join a team or just being around a public event with a lot of people, and usually 1 or 2 people will use a lunch box during that time. All right, just an FYI. Let's take a look at the atomic shop here real quick. So lunch boxes will be down in the utility section. And these were on sale, I think, a week or 2 ago. Just an FYI. And of course, you can buy lunch boxes using your tickets on the season passes on certain pages, right? Another thing you can do is you can join a team. You just go social. Or you can create your own team if you so wish, or you can join another team. As you can see, most of these teams will give you bonus XP. Even this little casual one down here, bonus intelligence, a little bit of intelligence will give you a little bit XP anyways, right? So just an FYI, right? So we got that one highlighted, and we'll definitely finish that off, but you'll see it pop up when we complete it. What's next? Go ahead, collect some caps 250. So there's a couple different ways we can collect caps for this daily challenge. We can go ahead and wait for someone to come to our vendor and buy something from our vendor, but let's just face it, sometimes that could take forever, so you can't really count on that. Another thing is you can do complete events and you can complete daily quests. Of course, you'll get caps for that as well. And if you're on a team, if one of your team members completes events or daily quests, you will get a certain percentage of those caps as well. So that's a good way to do it as well. Another thing I usually like to kind of recommend to people is a couple spots here on the map. If you come here to Morgantown Airport, you can kill all those Scorched. If you're lucky enough, you can spawn in the event called Collision Course. Again, all kinds of Scorched. You get all kinds of weapons, armor, there's chems. And then all you do is just walk over to the old train station here and sell it to the NPC vendor there. And it's nice, quick, and easy. You don't have to worry about wearing a carry weight booster, or don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about fast travel. This is right here. All right. And very similar spot is right down here in Welsh. Same exact idea. There's a train station right there, right next to Welsh. Of course, you have all kinds of mole miners down here. I prefer Welsh over Morgantown because Welsh will have more combat shotguns, missile launchers, gauntlets. And if you use the hard bargain perk card and Great Mentats, each one you'll get at least 20 caps for. As compared to Morgantown, there's more melee weapons and pipe weapons. It could take you a little bit longer. So we're going to go down here to Welsh here today and take care of a little bit of business. At the same time, we'll gain some XP from taking care of the mole miners. Alright, let's go ahead here. Let's lock and load, baby. Of course, this weapon is extremely loud, so everyone and their dog will be coming after me here. You see this? Most of these guys will have a ranged weapon like a shotgun and a gauntlet on them, so it's a pretty good spot. And sometimes if you come up here, there's like 3 weapons. There's usually one here, and one down there. But you were here just recently, so that's why they're not here for me. I haven't had time to reset the game. As you can see, our XP just piling up there at the same time. Alright, there's our gain XP, 2500 for 2500. You see how quick and easy that was? Where's this guy at? He's right there. Hi, bud. Jesus, flattened them there, didn't we? Ah, there he is right there. Okay, let's pick up our weapons here. Oh, there we go. Nice. As you can see, a lot of these guys will have 2 weapons on them. And they're both pretty good. As compared to just melee weapons and pipe weapons, because you don't get a whole lot of caps for that. Oh, how you doing? What are you shooting at me through the door there? Huh? Jeepers. Sometimes there's a weapon over here as well, but we had just come here the other day to pick that stuff up. Oh, jeepers, lock and load, Jim. Usually one right here as well, and one on the table, but look at that, we leveled up too. Awesome. Awesome. All right. A little pie right there, see that? Pumpkin pie. We'll do that one next. Sometimes there's a weapon right on this bed right here. Huh. Awesome. There's usually one right in this bathtub too. Alright, so we should have enough weapons on us here. And we're going to head right up to the train station. As I mentioned, you don't have to worry about being overweight. Because you're going to be. The train station right here. This is why I recommend these spots here. And you can do this all the time too. Alright. Now the main thing you got to remember is when you're trying to do this daily, 250 caps, you have to make sure you have 250 caps available space. So our max is 40,000. So we're pretty close. So we're at 39,348, but we should be good. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to use our charisma. We have hard bargain here. And even if you don't have a 3-star, you have a 1 or a 2-star, it'll still work. Apply. It's only going to help you. And of course, if you have great mentats under aid, as you can see, better barter rates for 10 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead here. Now it depends on the condition that these weapons are in, the more caps you will get. But as you can see, pretty darn good here. Down here in good old Welsh. There we go. Collect caps, 250 for 250, done. Just like that. And of course, another limit you have is based on the amount of caps that the NPC vendor has. And, excuse me. As you can see, like, if we empty this guy out, this vendor, if we go to another train station vendor, they'll be empty out as well until another day comes and they get filled back up. Alright, so FYI, you gotta keep an eye out for that as well. Okay. Just 1 second here. Alright, get a little drink here. Sound maybe a little bit better. Who knows? Let's take a look at the next one here. Eat a cobbler, which is not a pie one. Alright? So a cobbler is something you can craft at the cooking station. And most cobblers we have in the game are simple recipes you automatically learn by picking up or harvesting the fruit. Alright? So let's take a look at this pumpkin pie, which is a spawn. Right down here. And we're going to eat it, and I'm going to show you how it doesn't work. So this is the natural spawn for this guy. You'll see this guy here all the time. Let's go ahead and eat it. Alright, so as you can see, it does not work. But a cobbler looks just like a pie here in the game. And that's the same thing as the carnival pies that we find here at Nuka World on tour. Same kind of thing, they don't work. Alright, so I do have a video where I show you, I'll bring you right up here to Aaronhold Homestead. And we craft cranberry pie. Just some cranberry bushes up there. And you automatically learn cranberry cobbler, I should say. You automatically learn cranberry cobbler recipe as soon as you pick up cranberries, okay? And your character will always know that recipe. We're going to go do something a little bit different here today. We're going to go right here to Black Mountain Ordnance Works as we always go up to Aaronhold Homestead. Thought we do something a little bit different here today. Alright, so we are looking for starlight berries. And this is one of the best spots for starlight berries. We're going to run right up here. And take care of this cat here. Alright, so we can harvest these starlight berries here. And again, there's a perk card that will help you out is under perception. It's called Green Thumb, twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1, you pick up 2. Okay, let's go ahead. So starlight berries added 2. And as you can see, there's all kinds of them around. There's one right here. There's a whole one right here. A couple of them behind me there, as you can see. Real good spot. And as you can see, as soon as you pick that starlight berry up, your character will learn starlight berry cobbler. All right. So let's go to a cooking station. We'll just pop up here to good old Grafton Station here. Or you can go to your camp or go to another player's camp, whatever you want to do. All right, so we have our starlight berries here. Let's go to our cooking station. We'll go all food. There we go, starlight berry cobbler again. A simple recipe you automatically learn as soon as you pick up starlight berries, and your character will always know. Let's go ahead and craft one. Okay, let's back out. And as the daily says, eat a cobbler, which is not a pie. Let's go ahead and eat it. Here we go. Eat a cobbler, which is not a pie, 1 for 1. Just like that. Nice. All right, what's next here? Sell Mothman egg omelette to an NPC vendor 1. All right, so I have many great videos showing you some great spots to find Mothman eggs. The most important thing is you have to craft the Mothman egg omelette at a cooking station and then sell it to an NPC vendor. All right, so let's head back to our camp real quick and I'll show you a camp resource we got a year or 2 ago. All right, I think it's over here. I think, anyway. Well, it could be inside. I think it's inside. Yeah, it's right there. So back in the day, about a year and a half ago, we get this Mothman nest. So once in a while, we get these special 2-week events. And this was one of the rewards. Now, I have never seen this for sale in the Atomic Shop ever since it came up as that special event reward. So this one here is more so for the returning folk who had maybe played about 2 years ago or so. You may have this in your resource section, all right? So you just go to your build menu in your resource section. It's right here, right? FYI. And it will passively collect 4 Mothman eggs while you play the game, all right? Now, I realize not everyone's going to have that. So we can find Mothman eggs up here, Clancy Manor. Of course, good old Point Pleasant, probably one of the best spots. Oregon Cave. These are the 3 different entrances, but it brings you to the same cave. Kanawha County Cemetery. Lucky Hole Mine, just to name a few spots, right? Let's go to Kanawha County Cemetery and let's pop over here today. Now, one thing good about this spot is that you don't have to get in battle with anyone. It's real easy to grab them. So once when you spawn in, you're going to go in this way. Right in this little shack here. And all you need is 1 Mothman egg. There we go, just like that. And there's 3 little patches here. One up on the wall. Alright, so we have our Mothman egg. Now let's go make our Mothman egg omelet. Let's pop back up here to good old Grafton Station. And again, you can go to any cooking station. Another person's camp, another train station, your own camp, whatever. As long as you craft the Mothman egg omelet. If you try to sell the Mothman egg as it is, it won't work. All right, let's go to our crafting station here, cooking station. Go down to all food. Mothman egg omelet. So again, a simple recipe. As soon as you pick up Mothman egg, you'll automatically learn this recipe. It's not a recipe you have to find or buy. So let's go ahead and craft it. Here we go. Now that we have our Mothman egg omelet, sell it to an NPC vendor 1, so any robot vendor at any train station will work. Any robot vendor down here at the White Springs Mall. You come to this one, brings you right down to the mall. You can use this icon here, but it's another loading screen. Flatwoods, we have the White Church. We have good old Duchess right over here in the Wayward. And sometimes our camps will be visited by a traveling merchant. They're also NPC vendors. Let's just sell to this guy right here, because we're already here.
Be sure to stock up while you can.
There we go. Sell Mothman egg omelet to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. Super easy. What's next? Destroy an Assaultron 1. Now we can find Assaultrons throughout the wasteland. There's a random location right here in this red barn right by Charleston Station. If you make your way across the first red bridge, stop. Make your way back, there'll be a random encounter that happens, but it's random. Sometimes it's a vendor, sometimes it's super mutants or another type of enemy. Sometimes it's a robot with a bunch of little rat pups following him. And sometimes it's an Assaultron, so you can try that, but I wouldn't waste too much time on it. Right up here is Sugar Grove. If you make it all the way to the end, if you watch one of my videos there, we go right all the way to the end for the cigarette packs and telephones. There's a 50% chance there'll be an Assaultron at the end, but he goes invisible. He's a little bit harder. And the other 50% chance is a Colonel Gutsy, but sometimes there is an Assaultron there. One of the best spots is right here in good old Watoga. Let's spawn down here to our survival tent. My voice is slowly dying here. So whether you completed Mayor of Watoga or not, these robots will be here. The only difference is that if you completed Mayor of Watoga, the robots will be passive. And even if you destroy a robot in front of another robot, they'll still remain passive. However, if you did not complete Mayor of Watoga, they'll all be aggressive towards you, so FYI. So once when you leave the train station, we're going to go right along this pathway here. So there's 4 of them here altogether.
Sir?
Alright. There we go, destroying the Assaultron. Done. So there are 4 of them here. As you can see, those robots didn't even come to his rescue. Right, there's the second one and the third one. The 4th one is around the corner. Right there. Right on. Alright. What's next? Kill the Super Mutant 5. So many great spots we can find super mutants in and around the wasteland. In terms of some nice easy ones, we have the North Cannibal Lookout, which is close to Vault 76. Grafton. Grafton Dam. Grafton Steel's a real good spot. Courtyard of the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Newgad, Wade Airport. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge, we have Huntersville, West Tech, Grindstone Arch, Research Site Saxony. Alright, so where are we going to go here today, Jim? Let's go to Grafton Dam. Alright, so if you have a couple grenades, definitely use them. You can kill these guys any old which way, which is fine by me. Ha ha ha. Oh, there they come here. Nice, just like that. Right on. Okay. What's next here? Use photo mode, take a photo at a best build camp 1. This time here we can use photo mode. We don't have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Let's take a look for a best build. I am on a private server, so we'll take a look here. Sometimes they do show up from time to time, but not when we're wanting them to. All right, let's go ahead and server hop here. Yeah, my voice is quickly dying. Huh? Let's take a look here. This one right down here. Okay, good stuff. So, use photo mode, take a photo at a best build camp 1. Again, we can use a best build camp. Sometimes they do spawn on private servers, but unfortunately we had to server hop ourselves for this video. And of course we can use photo mode. We don't have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. All right, let's go ahead and spawn over here. We're just going to fast travel, it's fine. Now you can either walk it, whatever one's closest to you. You can utilize the free fast travels in the map, whatever you want to do there. Now, either way, when you're using photo mode or using the Pro Snap Deluxe camera, if you try to take a picture from far away, it's not going to work. Okay? You have to be in the middle of their camp, roughly. All right? That's what I would suggest. All right? So, again, you don't have to be inside of a building because not everyone keeps their buildings unlocked. As long as you're roughly in the middle of their camp. All right? Let's go ahead. We're going to go to the screen. See the bottom of the screen says photo mode. Whatever button it is for you, that's what you select. Let's go ahead here. Use photo mode, take a photo at a best build camp, 1 for 1, done. Now, I always like to kind of throw this in. Sometimes, wow, right on. Sometimes your photo gallery could be full. And if you try to use photo mode, sometimes it won't let you because that photo gallery is full. All right? So the best way to overcome that, you just open up your menu screen here. Go down to photo gallery. And as you can see, you only have so much room here, okay? So let's say it was maxed right out, and all you do is just take a couple photos, you can just delete them. All right, make some room. All right, so just an FYI. Just in case someone's new to the game and come across that. All right. Let's head back to our camp. Thanks, buddy. All right, the weapon of the day. Oh, we're done first. Yeah, we are. Here we go, just to make sure. Never know. Weapon of the day. Anti-armor Peeper's True Plasma Caster. Plus 50% armor penetration. Plus 50% limb damage. The mods is True Capacitor. A line sniper barrel. Standard sight Peeper's Paint. Of course, the Peeper's Paint came from Season 17 Season Pass. 122 damage. 122 fire or electrical damage, sorry. And of course takes plasma cartridges, which are really heavy. Of course, it is a heavy gun. So under strength, we have Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. If we go to Sturdy Frame, Bullet Shield, Grenadier, Tenderizer, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline, One Gun Army. And of course, under Legendary, these Legendary cards don't change from either. They stay the same, but they're all maxed out. Just like that. Again, I apologize for my voice. But I do feel better, but it's just the voice makes it sound a lot more rougher, like sandpaper. Or like a Teamster, maybe, like, you know, One of those guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G3K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost, Primus, Chainsaw, 9099. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.